Hello again, my dudes. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kadima with the first video for Black Myth Wukong, and I'm going to show you the best farming place for easy experience, easy will, mind core drops, and crafting materials as well. So the best way and the best place to get all of these things to be farmed together is in chapter 3, which by the time you get here you should be about level 40 to level 50 if you kill all the enemies along the way. As you can see by my location, I am in the New West, and I am at the last section of this chapter, and I am, to be more precise, at the temple entrance. This is where the farming takes place. In terms of farming, it's very easy. If you have managed to progress a bit further in the story, I would recommend using the Celestial Registry table to speed things up, because this slightly increases experience gained from defeating enemies. This is something you can obtain in Chapter 4. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you do have this, this is just going to speed things up. Other things you might want to use as well, which I'm using for this method, is the Gold Flora Airpin, which slightly increases will gain from defeating enemies, because if you're farming, why not get extra will in the process? And one more thing you can consider using is the Golden Carp, which is right here, which moderately increases the chance of obtaining materials from defeating enemies. So with these three equipped, you are guaranteed to boost your drop rate for everything as much as possible. Now, the farming method also requires you to have three things in terms of spells. And the things you need is the Immobilize. You can level up to max or not if you want. The other thing you need is a Pluck of Many. If you want to level it up all the way to max, that also helps. And one thing I also recommend using, just to boost things up, is to have the Wandering Wit as your spirit summon. So basically, all you gotta do is in this section, this is the shrine where you are located. You just rest if you haven't rested yet, but it's best to reset the area. You're just gonna turn immediately left to this lake section. As soon as you eat the edge, you summon your copies, then you cast Immobilize on this guy and you smash him with the spirit. And you don't have to do anything else. You just walk away, and as you can see, the rest of my guys are killing those enemies there. So this takes about 30 seconds each run. Each time you leave the shrine, between leaving the shrine, coming back to the shrine and resting again, this takes about 30 seconds. And in terms of experience, you get around 1,500 experience per minute by doing this. There you go, I'm gonna do it again. Summon the guys, immobilize this one, and then smash it with the big fella. And as you can see, you get a nice chunk of will, and the rest of the monkeys are going to trash the rest of the mobs while you just quietly run back to the shrine, as you can see. As per experience, as you can see in the top corner as well, the moment you smash the guy with your head, the yellow guy, the main guy, if you want to call it that, that one gives you around 500 experience on his own. That guy over there gives you 500 experience. The other guys give about 100 experience each. So, as you can see, they also drop materials, not only for tiny pieces of gold that you can trade for more will, but also crafting materials for weapons and armor. And as you can see, I was just about halfway level 108, and just by doing this a few times, I'm nearly level 109. So it's a very easy way to level up, especially if you are at lower levels. If you are at level 40 to 50, you will be leveling up stupidly quickly in this just by doing this. Also, another thing you might want to consider, which is the reason why I'm doing this right now, it's not so much the levels, is the mind cores. Mind cores are quite difficult to come by, and this guy, the main guy that you headbutt, he drops mind cores. So if you get lucky, you'll also get quite a few mind cores in the process as well. I am more than happy to show you how many mind cores I got from this guy, but just by doing this for about an hour, I got about 10 mind cores, so that gives you about 1 mind core every 6 minutes. If you get lucky, you'll get a few more drops. If you don't, well, tough luck. There's nothing I can do to improve your chances. But as you can see, I'm now level 109. I'm gonna showcase how quickly I can get to level 110 just by doing this method, and how many mind cores I get in the process, and the materials as well. I'm going to speed up the video just so you guys can see. But this is pretty much the best farming method I have managed to find. There are others out there, but I don't think they combine all these things at once. And as you can see, there's the first mind core. But I haven't seen a single video that combines mind core farming, experience farming, and wheel farming, and material farming all together in a single video to the best potential possible. Prior to this section, if you haven't reached chapter 3, and if you haven't reached the end of chapter 3 just yet, there are other ways to farm, but they are not as fast. This is by far, according to my experience and my testing, the most effective farming method for everything that you possibly need. Mind cores are especially important because once you unlock the ability to craft celestial medicines, it will just boost your stats even further, and that will make you stronger along the way. But as you can see, I had just reached level 109, and I am just almost halfway, or I am at least a quarter of the way already to level 110, just in like 3 minutes. So there's no fastest farming method to level up and to get materials and to get the experience you need to level up as quickly as possible. So as you can see, I'm about a quarter of the way already to level 110, and I've just been doing this for 4-5 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it helped you. If you are in need of experience and you want to boost yourself up and get more sparks, this is the way to go. If you need mind cores, this is the way to go. If you need crafting materials or wheel, this is the way to go for you. I'm pretty sure you won't find a better method, a more efficient ratio in terms of how long it takes for you to do these runs out there online. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It helps us along the way, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Take care.